want to give you a piece of advice about how to not lose money in this space. Now, obviously not your keys, not your coins, but there are times when you either have to or might want to trust some exchange or service to get some sort of a benefit, and this is exactly where most people get burned. Because you want to make a purchase, or you're trying to get a Bitcoin-backed loan so that you can invest in your family or your homes, specifically where someone else is holding a meaningful amount of Bitcoin for an extended period of time. You need to heavily scrutinize who you are trusting. Now, a shockingly few number of companies in the Bitcoin and crypto space in general actually do proof of reserves. This is essentially the practice of having an auditor come in and check user liabilities against their actual balance of Bitcoin, and then letting you confirm on-chain that there is a Bitcoin balance that's tied directly to the Bitcoin they owe you. This is essentially a way to ensure that they aren't rehypothecating. It's not a coincidence that the few companies that do have proof of reserves have never been the ones to implode during a bear market. Something to learn from that. Now, Ledn does Bitcoin-backed loans. I've talked about him a lot on my show. We even had Mauricio on the show in a really great chat episode. This is so that you can borrow against your Bitcoin without selling it if you need access to fiat. Ledn is one of the few companies that does proof of reserves every 6 months. So, I'm just going to show you how to check it really quick. And it's pretty easy. You go to your dashboard where it has your loan and your balance information. And this, of course, is my super duper real account for my real name, the Voice of Bitcoin. So the latest proof of reserves was published on September 30th of this year. And you go right over here. This is right on your dashboard. You copy your hash. You click Confirm Assets, which takes you to this proof of reserves page. You go to My Account, paste in your hash ID, hit Check My Account. You get the little Cloudflare, please don't spam us confirmation, and then boom, you will see the latest proof of the assets that are set aside for your specific account. That's all it takes. Like I said, it's really easy, and of course, this is still a trusted setup, but it's a huge leap forward from the trust me bro world of fiat. If you are working with a company in this space and they do not offer proof of reserves or a multi-sig setup where you can actually just look on chain and see your coins, you need to be insanely careful. I personally would just recommend that proof of reserves is kind of your baseline. If they don't have that, just don't put them on your list. And this is especially if that company has a really good deal that seems a little too good to be true. Just picking a random company because they're big or popular isn't going to save you.
Like I was saying, it's FTX. It's a safe and easy way to get into crypto.
What you actually want is a company that has survived a bear market, that's generally boring, that does proof of reserves or has some way to just know that your Bitcoin is there, that offer a straightforward service, have a clear way in which they are making money, and, importantly, that avoid the avalanche of shitcoins out there. If you can do that, you can often get the benefit of really useful services without getting destroyed. So stay vigilant, hold your own keys, don't over leverage, stack sats, and stay humble. And that's just my 2 sats.